What is up? It's Easter Sunday. Got some time in the morning. I thought it'd be a really good idea to do this because I have yet to see a video that explains how to do this. But pretty much what we're gonna do is we are going to tune Fred. Now Fred has been tuned before a couple times, so the stock motor revs to, I think it's like 6,500. We're gonna change the parameters and bring that value up to 7,000. So this car, when we're done with it, is going to rev to 7,000 RPM. And what's crazy enough is how you do this is so easy. I'm doing some other stuff with it too, but for now I thought I'd just be, I thought it'd be really cool to show you guys how to do this. Okay, so pretty much what we're gonna do is we are going to go to the Ktuner app. Well, actually, we connect it first, obviously, which it is. Loading. Okay, so now that we have it hooked up, I believe it's been a little while since I've done this, but I believe you go to File, and then you go to New Tune, and then you pick the CRZ. And then you click Factory. Next. Give it a second. Okay, there we go. Alright, so this is the way I set up mine. You don't have to do it this way. This is just what I like to see. It's what's visually appealing to me. So, that being said, any parameters? Click that little thing. Rev limits. You should get a screen like this. So basically what I do is I put the high limit at 7,000, and then I put the high restart, which is when the needle basically comes back down, at 6,500. So that's pretty much the change I made, and that's it. It's literally that easy. There's not really a lot to it. Okay, so now what you do is you go to tuning, and then you go to upload tune, and then you're gonna say, you're gonna get some stuff like this. It's gonna ask me this. The name, let's do 7K rev limit. Slot number 1. It's 7:23. It's almost done loading. Yeah, this program actually runs pretty fast, so it doesn't take too much time, and you're done. The thing is, it doesn't really give you any like kind of confirmation. It's like you're done. So the way to check, say if you had the device in your house, like if you unplugged it or you just got it, this is basically what you would do at your house. So now what I'm gonna do is theoretically walk down to my car, plug it in, and then right here, and then I click flash right there. The tune is there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press that. It's gonna say, are you sure you want to flash this tune? Click yes, obviously. And now you can hear stuff going on. The car is definitely freaking out a little bit, but you know, that's what happens. Now I know with the 10th gen Civics, you can tune on the fly. And I know with basically how you do that is you do it somehow through, like, I think the traction control or something. You can do it while you're driving is basically the point I'm getting at. With the 10th gen Civic, you can do stuff like this while you're driving. With the CRZ, you can't. So you have to pull over and you have to turn the car off and you have to press the tune, flash it, let it do this, and then when you turn the car back on, when you've done everything right, it actually is tuned. You flashed it. So a little different, but I mean, there's no preset kind of like tunes for this car, for this model. I know the 10th gens, they have like different ones. The 10th gen Accords, they have different ones that are already basically there for you to choose. So you can, you know, based on what you did to the car, you can pick basically the highest or the kind of happy medium tunes in between. With this car, there's none of that. So you have to learn how to do it yourself or take it to a person that knows how to do it. But the change that I made, I feel like, is very, very minimal. So I'm not really, like, you know, scared about what's gonna happen to the car. I've already done this before and I've ran this very same exact tune once before. I had no issues, no problems, nothing. So, you know, I'm very confident that what I'm doing is not only helping the car be more fun to drive, but it's not really hurting the car in any way. So yeah, with that being said, you don't have to have the Ktuner open and everything on your computer. You can just do this without that. Okay, so you can hear a couple things turning on in the car. Let's see. Oh, it's okay, so it's telling me to turn the car off, and here we go. Check engine lights on. That's to be expected. Basically, how you get that off, what I do is I cycle it just like I'm going through emissions. So I'll cycle it, and then I will actually what I'll do is I'll turn it on just like this right after I flashed it, and I'll drive the car around a little bit, which is what I'm gonna do, and then I turn the car off, let the car cool down, you know, for at least maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes at least, and then turn the car on, drive it again. Most likely the light's gonna be on again. And I've found that after doing this a couple times, the third time you do that, the light turns on, if not the second time. It's happened the second time and the third time on, you know, 2 separate occasions. So it just depends, I think, on like the temperature and stuff, because the catalyst for the exhaust systems and everything, they have to be set, and how you do that is driving the car and getting it up to temperature and setting all those monitors. When I look at my tunes, the only way to get another tune is to manually upload it to the device. It does not come with more or presets like with other models. Maybe they'll change this in the future, but for now, I mean, that's a pretty good jumping off point, basically. Okay, so I haven't had this tune in quite some time, so I'd say about a month. So this is going to be interesting to see. It does sound a little bit more pronounced, but with the exhaust setup I have, which is a resonator cutout and dual tip exit. Oh, dual tip single exit, sorry, my mistake. I mean, I'm just kind of cruising, but what I love about this is I can kind of just normally move along just like this. When I want to, I can just get a little belligerent, and the car does that pretty well too. Now with the CVT transmission, I don't like to really get on it a lot when I first kind of turn the car, and when it's not really that warmed up yet. So, but with that being said, yeah, we'll go ahead and go for a little cruise and just try to get all those exhaust monitors set. It's not like it's a night and day and the car drives completely different and everything's just, you know, wild and crazy, and all of a sudden you can beat 5.0s at the stoplight. It's not like that, but it does just improve the car's overall just eagerness to go. Revs out higher, it gets there faster, there's less lag. It's just a tiny bit different than a regular driving experience in a CRZ. But you know, I have stuff like an intake and exhaust, and some bigger wheels, bigger and thicker tires. So all that stuff together, it's gonna make a little bit of a difference. The tires I just got a while ago, they're great. They're Kumho ecsta tires, and they feel amazing. Got a whole new set a couple weeks ago. Yeah, you can definitely tell it revs out a little higher too. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some coffee, and I'm gonna press 4+ button. 3, 2, 1. I mean, I totally forgot what this car was like driving it with this tune. This is the first real kind of performance tune I've tried. So I did try a crackle tune my first time using this system, and that was just more or less to get a feel for it and how to do it. But it really is this easy. If you have a CRZ and you're looking to get a little more drivability out of the thing, I would definitely suggest getting a Ktuner, especially the V2. Trudging along like this, just barely moving. You know, I don't have to drive like that in this car if I don't want to. I can very comfortably just cruise and, you know, get 35 miles per gallon. You know, like not even trying. It's an amazing little car, this thing. Kind of go any direction with it, and they didn't really sell that many of these. When you see someone driving one, and you drive one, it's kind of like, ew.
Hi, thanks for choosing our Starbucks. What can I get started for you today?
So the check engine light's been off for a while. I took off the stripe, as you can see. Added another decal. Switched up the stickers a little bit. I also added some white hubcaps with some red Honda logos. Those are a gift from the Arizona chapter of Arizona, and so pretty much what I was going to show you is the check engine light's been off for a few days, but I'm going to give you a cold start. Let's see, and I'll do this sometimes too. I'll just put in sport mode first. I don't know if that does anything, but like I said, no check engine lights. It is gone. It is tuned. That's it. I mean, this is my little wannabe racer. I hope you guys enjoy the little stuff that I do to the car. The carbon fiber stripe is not gone forever. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna redo it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the stripe kind of going more along with the vent, and then I'm actually gonna take out the vent, take out the screws, and then I'm gonna overlay wrap coming from the hood, then the bumper like that, and then I'm gonna put that back on. So that's gonna look really, really nice. It's gonna look a lot cleaner. Hell, it might even look like it was supposed to come like that.